Alright, so what we've got right here is a 1984 Saab 900 GLE, I think. GLI, not sure. One of those trim levels. And the Volvo is gone, and now there's this instead of it. Which I don't mind. I quite like it. I like this better than the Volvo. I like the Volvo, it's big and comfy, but it was a boat, and that is a particular example. The one that I drove, that was the tune was not all that. It was carbureted, and it had been sitting still for a while, and the carburetor needed to be cleaned and maybe replaced. Like, I think top speed in fifth gear was about 140, yeah, I think it was about 140 kph, which you would expect more from a 2.3 liter engine. You know, it only had like 100 and something horsepower out of factory. This one, on the other hand, it's got a 120-ish horsepower from factory from a 2-liter engine. It's this one is fuel injected, even though it's 3 years older than the Volvo was, and it's got some other nice extras, such as cruise control and heated seats, or at least this seat is heated. I think this one is heated for sure. Not sure if this one is. And cruise control, and that's it really. That's the extras that it has on top of the Volvo. Oh yeah, and it's as you might have noticed, I haven't been shifting gears because it's an automatic, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. Because otherwise, other than that, it's in great shape. It's got very extremely low mileage. It's got 124,000 kilometers right now, and that's been like checked with the reports and stuff. Chances are it's actually right. The paint on the hood is a bit, you know, not amazing. Oh yeah, it's got an electric window on this side, which says roof on the button, and that one's just a roller window. But yeah, the thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's automatic, because it's an automatic from the 80s, and in Europe you didn't really drive automatics in the 80s, so you had either 4 or 5 speed manual, just standard transmissions. And this is just for the American market. It's got 3 gears for the American speed limits at the time, which is like were like 50 miles an hour ish, I believe, so like 60 kph, 80 kph, so just over what I'm doing right now. So it's only got 3 gears. On the highway going 100 kph, you going over 3000 rpm. It's quite noisy, and the engine is spinning quite high. But other than that, it shifts quite well, which is nice. It's got a rev gauge and a clock. The Volvo only had a clock. Even though it's an automatic, you can still see your engine speed, which is nice. I always enjoy having a rev gauge. And the main thing is, like, it drives so nice, like it sticks to the road nicely. The Volvo also didn't lose grip or anything, but it would, you know, sway a lot in the corners, and this one does not. It's great. And I haven't noticed any understeering. I have had like one more enthusiastic ride in it. I haven't noticed any extreme understeering, even though it's a front-wheel drive car. And power-wise, this one is actually tuned properly. And you are definitely more than fast enough for modern traffic, if you want to be. Right now I'm taking it easy. But pulling off from a traffic light, yeah, chances are you're gonna be faster than most people around you. Like usually Dutch cars, like they're the small city cars, and they're manual, and it's got like double the horsepower of those cars. And in corners it behaves very nicely, as I said. You may have noticed a distinct lack of a radio. That's because it does not have a radio. Usually it's here, I think. But nicely done, mate. This one does not have a radio though. think I might put a Bluetooth speaker somewhere down there. I looked behind the wiring and I don't feel like doing that. So what I enjoy about like this Saab is the design. I fucking love the design of this car. Like the line of the bodywork, you know, it's amazing. But also on the inside, you know, it's an airplane, really. Chances are you've heard this 1,000 times before, but I'm gonna say it once again. Saab used to be an airplane manufacturer, and their designs is what they say is that their car designs are inspired by airplanes. The windshield, it curves like this, like an airplane, like a cockpit. Everything, like all the whole dashboard, like the whole instrument cluster focuses towards the driver. You got your key, which is down there, your ignition. So if you get in an accident, you don't hit your knees against the sharp key. The doors, they move inside, so like they sweep to the downside of the car. So if you get in a crash, the doors don't fly off. And other than that, it's actually a lot like very simple. You got lights here and temperature here and cruise control on your indicator switch. Am I recording? I have no idea. I have a bunch of these foam things on my camera. Is that like a normal occurrence when you, I mean, I'm guessing it comes with wear and tear of the automatic transmission, but when I put it in neutral and the move, it shakes, the car shakes less than when it's in drive. I don't know. The only automatic transmission I've driven before was a Honda CVT, like the Variomatic, that didn't have gears. Also, I mentioned it has 3 gears. It does have 3 gears, but obviously they're not the same gearing as the regular manual transmission. I think the 3rd gear goes like is equivalent to the top of 4th gear in cars. Oh, not a red light at all, you dickhead. It's got a low roof, so I gotta look down to see the traffic light properly. I can look at the other one though. I still find it a bit weird not using a clutch. Yeah, see, like it doesn't sway in the corners whatsoever. It's just very planted, and I think it's an 84, so it's the model without the sway bars, and yet it's so planted. But it's a bit weird to me not using a clutch and shifting gears myself. Call me a control freak or whatever you want, but fast, dude. I mean, fast. It's quite fast. At acceleration, like top speed, obviously not, because it's geared quite low. So I drove it on the highway when I picked it up. I kept it at 100, just around 100 kilometers an hour on the cruise control, and that's it. I mean, it could go faster, obviously, and I did for overtaking maneuvers, but it's not gonna blow your face off fast, but it's definitely fast enough for traffic, to get around traffic, and a bit faster than traffic itself, which is nice if you wanted to do that. Alright, so just like with all the Saab 900s, this one also has the roof liner coming off, as you do, which is a shame. That's a typical Saab 900 thing. It's not all the way, it's not coming off here yet. Oh, here it is a little bit, never mind, it's coming off everywhere. Oh yeah, it's a two-door coupe, hatchback coupe kind of thing. Plenty of space in the back, as you can see. Fits a mountain bike easy. It's gonna fit two, also easy. And it's not the smallest of mountain bikes either. Right, I'm gonna go put this one on and go ride that. I'm not gonna include that in any video, probably, because it's just gonna be a test. So let me show you the car from the outside, and then yep. GLI for injection. A lot of space. Well, this is the perfect car, actually, when you ignore the fact that there's no parts available. All the engine parts that are very difficult to find. It's because it looks awesome. Come on, this looks, it's like the design of this car is amazing. Just needs new wheels, like the 900 turbo wheels is what I want to have. But it looks great. The body line is amazing. It handles great for its time, extraordinarily, and for nowadays, like also like very well. And it's pragmatic as fuck. It fits a shitload of luggage in the back. A lot of luggage space. It's great. Went sideways on that one. A bit loose in the takeoff. Nicely done, boy. Too hot. Too damn hot. Yeet in. Boss sound. Window down. Like a boss. Fast. A cyclist, like nearly 40 kph. Not bad. Fit man. The golden hour. Lovely. Great light, actually. Stay, I say. I gotta say, like, as much as I prefer shifting gears myself, this is quite a relaxing drive, not having to shift. this. Jesus, that was black. There you could see his plate and shit is all blacked out because of the smoke coming out of his exhaust. Look at this. Oh, he's not gonna go, is he? I will, a little bit. And this is where the fun stops. All the fun you can have while still going the speed limit, isn't it amazing?